I've been following this bike build series that no one seems to be talking about, and I thought I might bring it to your attention. Indian Motorcycle have given 3 sport chiefs to 3 custom builders to come up with their own unique creations, and the first of the builds was revealed this week. Now, if you haven't seen the Forge custom build series at all or know nothing about it, I'll leave a link to the playlist at the end of this video. I highly recommend you go back and watch those videos, the lead up videos to this series, where they introduce the builders and the customers they're going to be building the bikes for. Now, those bike builders are Kerry Hart, Powerplant Motorcycles and Barnstorm Cycles. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the builders are going to be doing with the Sport Chief. As you know, I'm a big fan of the Sport Chief, and it's a distinct possibility for my next motorcycle. And it's really interesting to see the design and engineering choices the builders are making. In the case of Powerplant Motorcycles and Norman Reedus's bike, Norman Reedus, if you don't know, is an actor and is probably best known for his role in The Walking Dead. He's not an actor I'm familiar with. I haven't actually seen The Walking Dead, but he does appear to be very much into motorcycles. Now, looking at what's been done to this particular Sport Chief, Powerplant repositioned the rear shock mounts and relocated the swing arm mounts. Powerplant also lifted and narrowed the fuel tank and built into the tank and side covers 3-inch louvers. A custom-made rear fender fits the narrower 7-spoke Morris Mag replica wheels, while custom 8-inch risers have been added to the Sport Chief's 4-inch round touchscreen display powered by Ride Command. I'll include a complete list of the modifications in the description below. There's a few design choices I wouldn't have made, and number one being swapping out the belt drive for chain drive. I understand it's a purely aesthetic thing going with chain drive over belt drive, but for me, I really prefer the practicality of a belt drive. The seat is also another question for me. Is it a case of form over function? Only the rider will be able to tell us if that's the case, but yeah, I do have questions about its long-term comfort ability. And the third thing that struck me when watching the reveal video was the attachment above the front fender. Now, it's obviously purely an adornment for aesthetic purposes, but I do worry that attachment, adornment, whatever you like to call it, is going to crash into the front fairing the first time Norman hits a big bump. So I do question that design choice. Now, hopefully the builder has tested it out and it doesn't make contact with that front fairing, but I don't know, it does look like a liability to me. Overall, I think it's great that Indian are doing this and giving these custom builders a chance to see what they can do with the Sport Chief. Personally, I think Indian nailed the design of the Sport Chief, and when I see this first custom build, I don't look at it and go, yeah, that's so much better. To me, it's just different. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the other designers do with the next 2 bikes, and I will cover those as they come off the production line. Now, I'm not dissing the designers or anything here. I think they've done a fantastic job, but there is one other thing I don't like, and that's the front disc brakes. Reducing the size of the discs for me also means reducing braking power. For me, that's a no-no. I want all the braking power I can get, but I understand the designer had to make that decision to accommodate that front wheel. Overall, I think the designer has done a superb job, and I really love that Indian are doing this and getting custom bike builders to customize their bikes. But I think it's my old practical head that keeps kicking in, and I'm seeing these things and thinking, yeah, that's not what I would do. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you like to see manufacturers handing their bikes over to custom bike builders and letting them have their way with them? Definitely make sure to check out the series, as I think it's really well worth watching. I hope you enjoyed watching the first of the reveals from the Forge custom bike build series from Powerplant Motorcycles. I'll leave links to videos I'll be making on this series right here for you to watch at your leisure. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.